You might be wondering why I have so many kalimbas that appear to look more or less identical. And I will tell you they are not at all identical. These kalimbas are all in different keys. Now it all starts with the Hugh Tracey Alto Kalimba in G. Two important concepts. One is the bass note and the other is the root note. Now the root note is just what key it's in. If I start playing, well, it's in the key of those notes, which are G, which just happens to be the root note as well. Now I'm going to pick up another kalimba without explaining. Now, this is actually the root note. That's do of do re mi. It's got a little dot to indicate it's the root note, but it's not the bass note. That's the bass note, the lowest note. Okay, back to different keys. Now this is in the key of G, so it's got G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Now, if I wanted to be in the key of C, G, A, B, C, I can make this be the root. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, but I have an F sharp. So I'd have to tune this one down. Now if I do that, basically I've reorganized the notes, and it's not the same instrument. And if I know a song like Yesu, I have to relearn it because it's going to be totally different. But check this out. This is a C treble. Now that is a C. It's my bass note and the root note. Now if you look at these two, you can see they're arranged pretty much the same way with the painted tines. Now I go back to here, and that painted one is a root note, that's a root note, and the one in between these two painted tines is a root note. Exact same deal with this guy, except the root is C. That painted tine is a root note, that painted tine is a root note. I've got two extra notes. So using those painted tines as guideposts, I can take kalimbas in different keys and play the same song on them. This is my B-flat treble. By the way, this is the first ever B-flat treble. This is the one that started the whole idea. Now it gets a little interesting. This is the D treble. Now the D treble at first glance is painted differently. Look at these two. The C treble is painted, the central one is root and bass, and then two painted ones around it. This one is not painted that way. But the painted notes mean the same thing. There's D, there's our root note. Our root note again. This one's going to be a root note. Except we've got 17 notes, and those two extra notes are not on the outside as they are in the B flat and C trebles. Where do we put them? We put them down here. And that dotted note, that's our root. The E treble. Just going down through the list. D, here's C. B flat. Down to G. Down to F. Now, you might be asking, so what? Why would anyone want 6 kalimbas in different keys? Well, one answer is if you're playing with a guitar player is not limited to one key. A guitar player might have 3 or 4 keys that they play most of their songs in, so having kalimbas in those 3 or 4 keys would be very helpful. Another reason you might want the kalimbas in several different keys is you might want to sing along. For example, let me try to sing, will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Now, F is a pretty comfortable key for that song. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. G would work too, but B flat would not work. B flat would be too high. Now it turns out there are other songs that B flat would be the perfect key for me to sing. For example, Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me. That's okay, it might be a little low. Let me try C. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me. But G would be way too low. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me. It's a little hard for me to sing. So different songs have different ranges of notes from their low note to the high note. And you need to find the key of the kalimba that is perfect for that song. And if you want to sing 10 songs, well, you might want to have 3 or 4 different kalimbas to cover that range. That's the whole idea behind the key master. That's the whole idea behind the family of kalimbas, the B flat treble, the D treble, and of course the alto. And between these 3 kalimbas, each of them can be tuned to 4 or 5 different keys, so you get the full coverage of 12 different keys. In other words, whatever key you need for your kalimba, Kalimbamagic can deliver. We are the only people in the world who are doing this. We invented this system. It's a logical system so that when you learn a song on the alto, it works for any of these kalimbas. So that's what it's all about. Thank you very much. I'm Mark Holdaway with Kalimbamagic.